Surfing is a board riding sport that we normally find on the beach. A surfer's dream is to find the perfect barreling waves or a perfect ocean wall to perform their radical explosive maneuvers. Good surfing generally looks for the perfect waves on the beach that has direct exposure to the open ocean swell. For the past 40 years, Indonesia has been recognized as a favorite place on the global surfing map, which started from the discovery of perfect waves in Bali in the early 70s by American and Australian surfers. After Bali, the search for perfection in the Indonesian archipelago by international surfers continued. Spreading from Bali's neighboring islands, such as different, are geographical that have no possibility of finding ocean surfing waves.
In Sumatra, heading far away from the ocean actually.
All those things don't make sense because I've never done anything like it, so hopefully it all turns out well.
Unlike any other surfing expedition, this time their destination is a village called Teluk Meranti, a remote village which lies on the banks of a huge river in the district of Pelalawan, Riau province, on the island of Sumatra, Indonesia. This is Kampar River. Over 450 kilometers in length, this river passes 3 different districts in the Riau province and crosses more than 47 villages. Downstream, the width of the river can vary from 200 meters to 2 kilometers before it finally meets the Malacca Straits at its river mouth. Under the pull of the moon, during the full moon or new moon periods, the sea levels rise in both the Malacca Straits and the South China Sea, creating giant tidal waves that sweep 50 to 60 kilometers up the Kampar River. As the leading edge of the incoming tide rushes upward to the narrow funneled river mouth with the lowest freshwater level of the Kampar River, it creates waves that can reach up to 2 meters in height, rushing upriver for 2 hours against the direction of the river current before it finally loses its strength. Often 6 to 13 consecutive waves appear depending on the bottom contours and the depth of the river. The waves are low near the river mouth and rear up as the river narrows. A tsunami-like sound, fearsome roar, and misty spray accompany these tidal bore phenomenon, or what the locals call Bono.
Bono, kalau kita artikan dengan bahasa Indonesia, itu adalah benar. Suatu ombak yang diciptakan oleh pasang. Bono ini ada urutan sebenarnya ini. Pertama, 3 bulan itu besarnya siang, seperti sekarang. 3 bulan besarnya malam. 3 bulan itu separuh besarnya itu malam, separuh besarnya siang. Nah, itulah Bono. Bono ini membawa efek, ada 3 jenis ombak yang selain daripada Bono. Ada yang namanya pemulang, ada yang namanya bakat, ada yang namanya bianca. Itu jenis-jenis ombak yang tidak terkendali, itu namanya bianca. Kalau pemulang itu pantulan Bono ini menumbur ke satu teluk, dia berbalik arah ke belakang lagi. Itu namanya pemulang. Bakat itu adalah juga arahnya berbalik ke belakang. Ombaknya memang cukup rapat. Bila kita terjebak di dalam bakat sangat membahayakan. Kalau Bianca biasanya itu di daerah tali arus, di tempat pusat-pusat arus yang agak besar. Di situ tanpa ada kendali arahnya, entah ada sebagian ke sini seperti orang gila lah. Seperti ke sini ada arahnya tak tertentu. Itulah selalu ada korban. Pernah satu kali itu tahun, saya tak ingat, 96 kalau tak salah. Itu sekali korban itu mencapai 60-an. Jadi untuk itu, kalau kita mau main selancar seperti ini, memang kita harus memiliki boot yang didesain khusus untuk ini, untuk yang bisa bermain di sini. Cuma siapapun yang ingin bergiat bermain di bidang di Bono ini, kenalilah alam di sini dahulu. Harus dikenali dulu. Di mana daerah kita masuk, di mana daerah kita harus keluar, di mana kita harus menolong kawan. Kita harus tahu betul. Jadi siapapun masyarakat yang pendatang ke Teluk Meranti ingin bermain Bono, tolonglah banyak bertanya dengan masyarakat yang ada di Teluk Meranti.
When the first time the government asked me to make a documentary about Bono, I was thinking, no way. How am I in the underpowered, non-rigid bottom inflatable boat? We just couldn't resist watching the wave went by unridden.
The first day we got going, I think the excitement and the anticipation of everyone trying to catch one of these waves, we had the most chaotic day you could ever ask for. I was like, get me on that thing. I jumped off. Everybody jumped off. And we were totally in the wrong spot. We missed the wave. We got washed down the river. We got sucked into this side river. And then I see this kid on a board and I was thinking to myself, like, what's this kid doing on the board? He's trying to come and learn how to surf with us. And the closer I got to him, I looked at his board and I was like, that's my board. And I was like, what's this guy doing on my board? And then I remembered that I left my other board in the boat. And so it ended up being the captain of that boat. And then it clicked and I was like, well, he's on my board, so where's his boat? And I got to him, I paddled over to him. I was like, where's your boat? And he's like, underneath me. And we were like, oh my God.
That day, the waves just went by, without any of the group scoring significant rides. Later that night, the group discussed and analyzed their mistakes from the first day, and were more prepared for the next morning. Each morning, before the surf session starts, the group have to calculate Bono's arrival time. Prepared, they rush 30 to 40 kilometers downstream to the pit stop area, waiting in anticipation in unpredictable weather. Finally, here comes Bono.
Let's get together, we'll set up, smoke alarms. You know, woman, you're that whiskey hole, I want another shot. Put it on the table now, let's check out what you got. I said, whoa, tell me one more, but hide behind those eyes. Whoa, tell me one more, your secret's safe tonight. Losing track of time begins, working on my watch. 4 shots of absinthe and a half a bottle of scotch. My vision's getting clear, but my perception's gone too high. I dig you the most, folks seeing me for everything at night. And I say, whoa, tell me one more, what hide behind those eyes. Whoa, tell me one more, your secret's safe tonight. you can never break my heart. Let's trash the place, smash up the windows in the name of art. Well, it's like it today, how I feel. I hopped up my sleep and I'm sleeping now. I say, "Ooh, tell me one more, what has me behind those eyes? Ooh, tell me one more, your secret safe tonight." I was using the river, I held my conscience at the door when I saw my mind was 4 or 5 and my inhibitions round the floor. If you took the time to know me, there'd be no time left at all. You need to be operator, but there's no promise in our call. And I say, "Ooh, tell me one more, what hides behind those eyes? Ooh, tell me one more, your secret safe tonight."
Your first wave over here is guaranteed going to be the longest wave in your life. But it's all up to you whether you're trying to break your own record over and over again. Unbelievable.
Hopping and jumping up from the top to the very last drop, and this is W Sound System. Are you ready, rude boys? I'm a king of dance from the city behind. I'm a king with many names, a king without a crown. I'm chatting on the microphone 24/7.
Definitely the longest wave in my life.
You got the record, dude. You got
I just can't stop. Me gusta mi reggae, me gusta mi dub. We love the raga moving, we don't love no cop. When I hear the sound, they say this